How's it going, guys? Bizkit Rebellion, and if you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm kind of mad, moody, depressed, sad, you name it. Anything showing off negative emotions. I'll get to that later, but first, I will say that I'm gonna try my best not to make this video sound or come off as a rant, because I'm quite tired and I don't feel like doing any ranting today, or for a while. Also, my voice is kind of dry. I really should have drank water before I'd done this video, but screw it. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing another take, so I'll do everything in one. So anyway, this is a channel update, and it's also one of those videos where I explain why I haven't been posting for a while. I don't have to do this, but I do want to keep you guys informed and not leave you guys in the dark. So let's start with why am I mad, moody, or showing off negative emotions. Well, I was supposed to be at Comic-Con. You know, San Diego Comic-Con. But I couldn't. Because one of my family members lost the plane tickets. Now let me go back. Last month, some of my relatives came up to me and said, "Oh, your birthday is next month. What do you want for your birthday?" Since I have a job, I really can't ask for any material stuff because I can earn it through my job, use the money, and buy it. I don't really need anybody to buy me material stuff or even give me money. Well, money is always good, but I really don't need it anymore since I have a job, right? So I kind of said, "Oh, I don't want anything." And they said, "Are you sure? Why don't we take you out somewhere?" I said, "Where are you going to take me?" I thought it was going to be like a restaurant, you know, eat dinner and whatnot. They said they were going to take me to Comic-Con. Now, at first, I didn't believe them. I said, "Really?" And they said, "Yeah. We're serious. We're going to take you to Comic-Con. Or at least, if you want to, we can take you to Comic-Con." Now, mind you, these are the same relatives that I went to New York's Comic-Con. And I made a video showing or explaining my experiences with them while I was at Comic-Con. These are the same people that did not know who Superman was. So I was a little bit hesitant on saying yes. But my overexcitement got the better of me, and I said yes. Now, also, I will point out that I never went to San Diego Comic-Con. I never did. I only went to New York, and that's because it was the only Comic-Con that was the closest to my house. Yes, I live in New York. I can't give you the the specifics, but I do live in New York. But anyway, okay, so that was last month. They bought the tickets, they bought the plane tickets, they had enough money for the hotel. We were going to stay there for a week because I believe that's how long San Diego Comic-Con lasts. We had everything ready. By the time it was Sunday, the day for our flight, I had everything ready. I had 2 luggages. I was excited. I was pumped. And then I believe it was my aunt that came to me and said, "Oh, we can't go." I said, "Wait, why?" "Oh, because the person who was in charge of holding the tickets managed to lose the tickets." And by tickets, I mean the plane tickets, the giant size plane tickets. Yeah, he managed to lose that. But I mean all of it. Not his ticket, but everybody's ticket. And I got a little mad. I confronted him. I said, "What happened?" And he said, I don't know, I misplaced it or something, but I know it's in this house. We checked everywhere, and by everywhere, I mean it literally, because I was mad. I really wanted to go. I checked everywhere. It was nowhere to be seen. And by the time it was like 1 hour left before our flight, we chose not to go, because by the time we get to the airport, we won't make it to our flight. So we couldn't go. Now, of course, you could have said, "Oh, we could have bought more plane tickets," but the thing is, we only had enough money for the hotel, for the 1-week hotel. Any food that we want, well, I don't think so, because the hotel is going to cover it, and anything I want to buy at Comic-Con, in case if I want to buy something over there. So we couldn't. And that was Sunday. By the time we were at Monday, all we had to do was just wait 2 more days until Comic-Con, which started today. By the way, my birthday was yesterday. So you can tell by the time it was my birthday, I was too mad and moody to even celebrate, because I really wanted to go. I did. This was my first chance at going to Comic-Con in San Diego and I couldn't. It's kind of like the feeling that I have right now is kind of like that feeling where you had a chance at getting something and somebody LeBron'd it away from you, or some, I don't know, like somebody just slapped it away from you or something. That's what it felt like to me. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of moody and sad. Also, I really wanted to go there because I thought that right now would be a good opportunity to show off my comics to writers, or mostly writers, of the comic book industry. Now, mind you, this is not me attempting to get into DC, Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, any of those companies. This is just me trying to get feedback over my comic, and the only thing that I have is certain sketches, drawings, and even the artwork for the main characters of my story, and the scripts for issues 1, 2, and 3. It's not a great portfolio, but it is a start, and I only want the writers to read it, and they allow it. They allow you to bring scripts and give it to writers. They check on it and they give you feedback. That's kind of mostly what I wanted when I was going to go to Comic-Con, just, you know, get some feedback, but I couldn't. I have to wait until New York for that one, but still, I had a chance, and one of my relatives blew it by losing gigantic sized tickets. Seriously, it's have you seen airplane tickets? They're huge. I don't know how the hell you managed to lose them, but yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm kind of moody, sad. You know what? Let me just not continue on with the Comic-Con talk. Anyway, let's go to channel update. I have bad news and a semi-good news, depending on your definition of good news. But anyway, let's start with the bad news. I can't record console gameplay. And by console, I mean PS3 and Xbox, because those are the two that I owned. And that's because the HD PVR blew out on me. Not the device itself, but I think the cord. The cord where I plug in to show the visuals and everything, it blew out on me. And the reason why I say I can't use Xbox or PS3 is because I have the universal cord, the one that plugs into both PS3 and Xbox, or I can change it from time to time. But that cord works for both PS3 and Xbox. All I have to do is just plug it into the right system, and the other 4 outlets, I just plug it to the HD PVR, and that's pretty much it. But those outlets burned out on me, and I can't play because it won't show up on my screen. So not only do I have to buy the cords in order for me to even play PS3 and Xbox, but I also have to buy HD PVR because I tried it in my friend's house to make sure if it wasn't broken, but it actually is broken because every time it tries to record, it fizzes out. So yeah, the only walkthroughs that are going to be affected by this is the DCUO walkthrough, since I mostly record that, or at least I record it on my PS3. My Bioshock walkthrough, because I record that on my Xbox. My Catherine walkthrough, because I record that on my PS3, and I think that's about it. The only walkthroughs that are currently running, yeah, those are the 3 that are going to be affected. I probably won't be posting them for a while until I get an HD PVR, or a new one, or a new cord at least. Whichever one. I don't know, but I'm kind of too depressed already to even care at this point. But since I have a job, I'm probably going to get it right away, so you guys don't have to wait that long. The only thing that I can record in the meantime is The Secret World, and if I can get it back, Champions Online. I'm going to really try to get Champions Online again, because I missed that game already. But anyway, though, that's the bad news. The semi-good news is I'm thinking about changing my partner. Or my network, I mean. For those of you that are unaware, my network is the RPM network. And they are also owned by Maker Studio. They are the ones, or when you're in a network on YouTube, they are the ones that promote your channel. It used to be also that they allow you to put thumbnails on your videos, but since you can get that anyway, you don't really need to be a partner to do that. They also allow you to make money off of YouTube, and they also help you stay protective over copyright claims. They also warn you ahead of time if you make a video and you publish it, and if this has a potential threat to become copyrighted, they let you know first, and then you have the chance to delete it before you get the claim. So the reason why I want to leave is because, once again, like before, I tried posting a review. This one was Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 3. And I got a copyright, well, not copyright, but a copyright notice from Disney. Now, a copyright notice is not as dangerous as a copyright strike, because a strike means you strictly stole from them and you try to make money off of it. I only got 2 copyright strikes, one from DC and one from Tokyo TV, and that's, you know, from Japan and whatnot. The first strike was already away, and I explained this already. But the second copyright strike is still on my channel, so I kind of was a little bit more protective, and I didn't want any more strikes, so I immediately deleted that video, and I re-edited it. I try to, you know, show less pictures. You know how I do reviews where I show pictures while I'm talking over the video explaining what's going on in this issue. I try to use less pictures. I still got a strike. I even did one without pictures and I still got a strike. Not a strike, a notice. I mean, I always get confused by those two terms. But yeah, I got a notice. I don't get it. And it's from Disney. Directly from Disney. I don't get it. I'm not threatening them. I'm not talking shit about this issue. In fact, the only bad thing I've ever mentioned in this issue was the cover for it kind of showed that Miles Morales was going to fight Norman Osborn as he is turned to the Green Goblin. You know, the monstrous Green Goblin. I thought that fight scene was going to happen the moment I saw that cover, and it didn't happen. In fact, that issue ended with the beginning of that fight scene. So all I said was, by showing that cover, you kind of make it false advertisement. But I still said that the issue was good. I liked what happened within this issue. That was the only bad thing I've ever mentioned. So it's not like, oh, I completely talked shit about this issue, so Disney didn't want this video to exist, so they copyright claimed and forced me to delete the video. No, it wasn't that. I guess it was because of the machine that they have that deals with the copyright claims. Maybe it made a mistake. I really don't know, but I'm kind of getting tired of getting copyright claims, especially since I believe today is where the new comics come in, and I have to do a review of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 4. And I'm afraid if I do that, I'm going to get another copyright claim from Disney again, like I did with part 3. But I managed to work around it and get that copyright notice taken away. But the thing is, once again, I mentioned this before, this is a review. You are allowed to make reviews. You're allowed to question what's going on, because you're voicing your opinion. What they're doing, or at least what's going on here, is censorship. And the United States, or at least the government of the United States, they are highly against censorship. So, let's say if Disney really did want this video to be taken down, they're not allowed to do that. And the fact that this is a review, they can't copyright claim it. They just can't do that. But anyway, I managed to do it, and I really strongly believe it's my network this time, and it's not them, because my network should have notified me. In fact, I got so many copyright claims that they haven't even notified me at all. I didn't get any notice at all from them. Oh, if you posted this video, you might get a copyright claim. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. And here's the thing. If you get a lot of copyright notices, your channel might be taken down. Now, if you get a copyright strike, you only get 3 chances. If you get the 3rd strike, your channel is taken down automatically. Now, if you get copyright notices, it takes a lot of notices for YouTube to finally decide to take down your channel. And if you don't know what copyright notices are, it's kind of like, oh, you posted a video, somebody send you a copyright notice. Let's say if you're partnered, you can't make money off of this. So they created a system where your video would still be up, but since you can't make any money off of this, any ad that any viewer watches, the money from that ad goes to the company instead of you, because I believe YouTube works around getting money from ads. You know, ad revenue. And yeah, that's how copyright notices work. But if you get a lot, then YouTube's going to take down your channel, of course. And I'm really trying my best not to get as much as you know, get a lot because I really don't want my channel to be taken down. That's why I'm kind of struggling with even posting Teen Titans Go videos now, since almost all of them got copyright notices. So yeah, but anyway, I'm deciding to change my network because not only have they not notified me about these copyright notices, they haven't helped me with it. They haven't even paid me. Believe it or not, I've been with them for more than a year. I believe when I had 1,000 subscribers, yeah, I've mentioned that I became partners with them, and this was before they changed the name to RPM Network. Before it was the Game Station, and then it was the RPM Network, and it stayed that way. So yeah, I'm gonna change my network probably in October, only because I could do it now, but since I have a copyright strike, I can't be partnered by anyone now, I guess because that's part of the rules. So I have to wait until the copyright strike is gone, which is in October, and then once October hits, then I'll change networks. And the network I'm going to choose is Curse Entertainment. If you guys don't know that, that was my very first network I wanted to join before I came to the Game Station. I forgot why I chose the Game Station, to be exact. But anyway, Curse was going to be the first network I was going to join, but I decided not to for some reason. They mostly deal with MMOs and MOBAs. Since I already posted 3 MMOs on my channel, I feel like it's best suited for me. You know, that's the network is best suited for me, you know, and whatnot. Not to mention, I also post some MOBAs. For example, the game that you're watching right now, that's a MOBA. And if you want to play, I have the link in the description. You can just download it for free and play it. It's a really fun game. But anyway, yeah, they deal with MMOs and MOBAs, so I feel like that network is best suited for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the channel update. I don't know what else to say really at this point. In fact, I didn't even feel like making this video at all. I didn't even feel like playing. However, I am glad that I did play because I kind of relieved some stress and whatnot. I'll admit that. But yeah, I really didn't want to play this game. Or at least do this video and whatnot, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I'll have my chance when I go to New York Comic Con, but like I said, that doesn't make me feel any better. It doesn't. Hopefully I'll just let this day pass and I'll probably go next year. There's always next year, right? But anyway, my name is Bizkit Rebellion. Ooh, wow. I forgot. Before I go, I gotta thank... Why did I forget this person's name? I gotta thank this individual for giving me advice on writing. Why did I forget the name? God damn! Now I feel bad. Shit! I want to look for this individual's name, but for some reason my computer is laggy, so I hope my voice is still recording by the time it fixes itself. So I apologize for not remembering your name. I feel awful now, damn it. But I want to thank you for giving me advice on writing. In case if you didn't get my message through Google+, I really don't know how the fuck that system works. I remember last time I tried sending a message and it took 5 minutes. And not even that. It took 5 minutes for it to tell me that my message was invalid. I don't know. I'm not going to use that anymore. Because that shit is stupid. But anyway, yeah, I want to thank that person for giving me advice. It really did help. And shockingly, I've been doing more writing ever since I read that. So, thank you. My name is Bizkit Rebellion. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.